Hello, ladies. We're gonna be watching this video pertaining to Hilary Swank. If you don't know Hilary Swank, I'm not gonna lie, I've probably seen one movie with her, The Million Dollar Baby, the boxing movie when she's a boxer. But um, she's 50 now, and she pretty much wants to explain what strength means to her at 50. So I definitely am interested to see what she has to say, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'll give my feedback, of course. But anyway, my name is Shane. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach. I help busy women simplify health and nutrition so to make better informed decisions when it comes to their overall health and well-being. Alrighty, so no delay. Let's jump right into it.
I don't do boxing anymore because when I walk into a gym, everyone's like, "Million Dollar Baby, come on, come on." And I'm like, no, no, it was a movie and it was like a long time ago. Hi, I'm Hilary Swank and I want to talk about strength. I define strength by standing tall in your shoes, knowing your truth, not only strong, but also vulnerable and showing all sides of yourself. A typical week of fitness for me has changed
First off, that's awesome, and I like it's more like physical and mental strength. I like what she had to say. That was pretty good.
greatly about 2 years ago when I got pregnant with twins. For me, I grew up an
Oh.
athlete.
Well, that means you cut her off 2 years ago. That means she was like 48, 47, 48 when she got pregnant. That's awesome. Yeah, I just always find it interesting when they say a woman, like my wife, she was 36 when she had my son, and that was a geriatric pregnancy. I mean, like, anyway, let's continue.
Exercise and doing sports is like drinking water or breathing air. It's like
Good.
fundamental to my well being. But
Awesome.
now, obviously, as a mother, that has changed a lot because I don't have the time or the bandwidth to incorporate that into my weekly schedule anymore. So, kind of do it when I can, but I do realize more than ever now when they say put your oxygen on first, getting out and moving is really fundamental for my mental health and it helps me be a better mother. So, I try
Oh, she
and
has
I
twins.
started doing Pilates again. I always try and play tennis, but this is varies, right? It's like kind of figure out the day before how it's going to look. But I will also say this strength has changed for me. I want to be strong now for my children. So my movement has become more incorporated into being the best mom that I can be rather than for any other reason. Doing Million Dollar Baby significantly impacted my body image. So I put on 25 pounds of muscle and it was
Wow.
the hardest physical thing I've ever done because obviously
Yeah.
I don't make a lot of testosterone. But when you step into your strength in that type of way, your body becomes this thing rather than it becomes a thing that you are living in rather than being objectified and being looked at. Use your body differently and you feel so strong and in control, safe in a different way. Look,
Mm.
my approach to eating is eat how you want to feel. And if I eat poorly, I don't feel great. And I really like to listen to my body. So I know that if I'm craving sugar, it's because I'm
Nice.
tired. My favorite thing to eat after a workout, it depends on what the workout is and it depends on the weather. I
And sorry to cut it off, but that is actually true. If you don't sleep, your body will actually crave carbs. If you're not sleeping well, your body craves carbs, and that's, of course, the weight comes on. But if you don't sleep, you gain weight, then you're having more carbs, and don't use those carbs. It's like, yeah, it's a domino effect. Go on.
I would say if we're in sunny California, where I don't live anymore, I would want like a really yummy protein shake, peanut butter and
Mm,
banana,
protein.
avocado or greens or something in coconut water as a base. My go-to protein. Sorry for all the vegans out there. I'm as vegan as I can be. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat meat, except I do eat fish. And my go-to protein is
What is that called? You don't eat Episcopalian? No. What's it called? Is it with P? When you eat everything, you don't eat meat, but you eat fish. I totally forgot what it is. Comment below, let me know if you know what that is. I totally forgot what that is.
salmon. I think there's also, in being a new mom, a lot of people talk about bouncing back, but I call it bouncing forward because I don't want my old body anymore. I love that this was the body that housed and grew these two incredible human beings. And I want to honor my new body and not try and get something that was. And I want to move forward from here
Go
and
for it.
just honor my body and thank my body for what it achieved.
And that's another thing is women have the pressure of, okay, if it's a vaginal pregnancy, I think it's like 6 weeks, you got to come back to work, or you got to, you should be expected to be okay to come back to work or do whatever. If it's cesarean, I think it's 8 weeks, but that's not the case. Everyone's different. is the physical damage, and then if you want to call it damage, but then also the emotional side of it. The hormones are still kind of all over the place. So I think women should come back when they really want to. I mean, I know it should be possible to take your time to come back. But anyway, I'm just a personal trainer, nutrition coach.
Working out for me is really lifting two 25-pound babies. It's a squat workout. It's an arm workout. Like, I think I have bigger arms
Wow.
than I've had since Million Dollar Baby with these babies. I need to work on my tushy though. I need to work on my triceps. If I could pick up the babies with my triceps, I would have a full rounded workout. For me, like I said earlier, my biggest thing that I do is lifting these two 25-pound babies, which is right here, just a little thing. I would, squat down and pick them both up and then squat up. So again, I'm just going to show that. So this is like, clearly you want to keep your back straight and right. But I go all the way this low and I pick them both up, and this has kept me so strong. So I would like encourage some type of squat like that. And if you don't have babies, you could just, start like this. And you really want to stick your tushy out, says some of the brilliant trainers that I've worked with. I didn't have this knowledge before, but like really stick it out so your hips are out and keep your knees not too far in and not too far out. So you can do that while you're waiting for your water to boil, while you're waiting for your food to cook. You can sit at the stove and just do it. So we don't have to make time if we don't have time. You can do it in between. Another thing that I really like to do is called farmer carries, because farmers, as we know, are so strong. And this is also carrying something.
I just don't understand. I said 8 times 3 reps, maybe 8 sets, 3 reps, I guess. Interesting.
Choose your weight and just walking like this.
That's good for posture. Yep.
Just walking. So strengthen your core, your arms, your body. It's great. Another thing I love to do is a ball.
Yeah.
I
Get that aggression out.
love this one. It's taking it overhead and just throwing it down, picking it up,
Go back
throwing.
down.
It's so great. If there's anything you're working through, you can put it all into that ball and throw it on the ground and let it go.
Yeah, so that is good with the information that she had to a mom that has no time to work out. I still do believe that you can actually make time. For instance, when I came to my wife, she wanted time to work, go to the gym. So what I actually end up doing is making sure that we make time for it. We look at my schedule, look at her schedule, and we made time for it. And this is like before she was finished. It was like before she finished her, what you call it? When they don't have to go to work, maternity leave. That's it, maternity leave. So I made sure to, okay, I'm gonna come home, watch the baby while she goes to work out, or she brings the baby to me. She works out at my studio. I mean, we have the luxury of, I have my own studio, or she went to CrossFit somewhere else to work out. But it's that communication. I feel like you have to have a open communication and expressing to your spouse that, hey, I need to work out. I need time for myself, for my mental health. I need to like kind of get away, take off that mom hat, if you will, or the mom role, and make time for myself. So, I mean, I like her ideas. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to nutrition, making it easier for you to eat what makes you feel good or whatever. I like that to a certain extent, but some people might think the bad food would make her feel good, that kind of thing. So, I do like what she had to say, and the input that she had for sure. But I, think there is still. I mean, that's what works for her, and she looks great. But yeah, I think, everyone's different situations and everything. But that was good to watch. Like I said, I've only seen her in Million Dollar Baby. I haven't seen her anything else. I know she's a great actress, and but it's good to hear from a woman that had a baby at 48 and now is 50, and she's prioritizing. She's trying to prioritize, her family and also fitness as well. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty. So anyway, that's it for right now. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below. Let me know what you ladies think about this. Were you gonna incorporate anything she says or what have you? Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Remember, prioritizing yourself is something you will never regret. I'll see you next time.